Hello class. We want to get started with our Redbook Practice 10.1. We have quite a few problems, so we do not want to waste any time. We are practicing our chapter 10.1 in our Redbook practice book. Let's begin. On our first one is asking us to solve the equation, and it also asks for it to be checked. Unfortunately, due to the time limit of uploading a YouTube video, I will not be able to do the problems and check. So I'm just going to go straight forward with solving the equations. Okay, let's take a look. Here, remember our first video, or one of our videos, we talked about who's your daddy. In other words, if you have variables, okay, or whole numbers that are the same, okay, these have x's, so we say that they have the same daddy or father because they both come from the x or in the x family. So we can combine them because they are like terms, okay? So let's take a look. Negative 10x plus a positive 2x is going to give us a negative 8x minus 18 equals 6. Now we're going to move our 18 plus 18 plus 18. Negative 8x is equal to, in this case, 24. Now we're going to divide both sides by the negative 8, negative 8, negative 8, and then therefore x is equal to a negative 3. All right, that's number 2. Let's move on to number 4. Here, same conditions. Here we have a y, and a y. Okay, all are the same family. We can simplify by combining them. We have a positive 7y, a positive y. That gives us 8y. But we have a negative 10y. Now we're left with a negative 2y. All right. Move this over. Negative 2y minus 17 equals 5. Okay, now we want to move to 17, and therefore by adding 17 to this side, adding it to this side, okay, and then therefore we have a negative 2y, equal to 22. All right, at this point we want to divide both sides by negative 2, and y is equal to a negative 11. Okay, that will be number 4. Let's look at number 6. Number 6, here we have the distributive property right here. So therefore, 2 is getting with 6, x, and 2 combined with negative 1. So here, 2 times 6x is going to give us a 12x. 2 times negative 1 is going to give us a negative 2, plus 4 equals negative 22. Now we're going to combine like terms. Here we have a negative 2, a positive 2, so we have a 12x plus 2 equals negative 22. Now we're going to move the positive 2 by adding it to this side, it would be negative 2, adding it to this side would be negative 2, and therefore we have 12x is equal to a negative 24. Okay, at this time we're going to divide both sides by 12. Once we divide both sides by 12, x will be equal to a negative 2. All right, that's number 6. All right, let's take a look now at number 8. On number 8, it says, what is the height of a box of cereal? Should be if the surface area is 228 square inches and the width of the 4 inches and the length is 6 inches. Well, first of all, let's get our visual here. Here's our box of cereal. Okay, and so when we remember our surface area, it told us that we had a length of 6. It told us that we had a width of 4. Okay, that's going to be over here on the side. And then it told us that we had a height we don't know. So put our x there. And we do know that when we do surface area, that we have 3 numbers, okay? All right, in this case, this is our width, our length, and this is our height. And so we are multiplying the 2 faces that are width and length, and then the 2 faces that are length and height, and then the 2 faces that are width and height. So it looks a little like this. We have 2 widths and lengths, so that's 4 times 6, and it's 2 of them. And then we have width and height, so that's 6 times x, and we have 2 of those. And then we have width and height, which is w times x, and we have 2 of those. Okay, see here and the back, that's 2. Here, the side, here, that side is 2. The top and the bottom, that's 2. Okay, and so when we're dealing with surface area, it doesn't matter the order, because we are multiplying and then we are adding it all together, and we should get a 228. All right, just be sure you see that. Okay, surface area. All right, 4 times 6, 2, 6 times x, 2, 4 times 3, and add it all together. All right, so let's take a look. 4 times 4 is 24, and 2 of those will give us a 48. 6 times x is 6x, and 2 of those will give us a 12x. All right, w times x is wx, and 2 of those is going to give us, not wx, a 4, 4x, a 4 for the w. 4x, 2 times those is going to give us an 8x, and all of that is equal to 228. So let's take a look. We're going to combine like terms. And so therefore, let's rewrite our problem so that it makes a little more sense than what we got right here. All right, and we're going to say 48 plus 12x plus 8x equals 228. All right, we're going to move this problem here. All right, I'll rewrite it later. All right. Okay. Now, here we're going to combine 12x plus 8x is going to give us a 20x. So 48 plus 20x is equal to 228. Then we're going to move our 48 over by subtracting 48 by subtracting 48. And so therefore we will have 20x is equal to 180. Now we're going to divide both sides by 20, and x is equal to 9. Okay, so the height of the cereal box is 9. All right, now let's move forward. Here we have today there are 37 dogs and cats at the pet store. All right, so that's what happens today. A, the number of cats is 15 more than the number of dogs. How many dogs are at the pet store? So let's set this up. We have cats plus dog equal 37. All right. Cats is 15 more than dogs. So the cat represents 15 plus D, the dogs. That's the cat. And then the dogs represent dogs. Plus dogs equal 37. That's our equation. Okay? Now, let's that can be solved, and I boxed myself in. So let's see if I can find an empty spot. Okay, here we go. We're going to take it here. 15 plus 2D equals 37. All right. So now let's take the 15 from both sides. Minus 15, minus 15. Okay, and therefore 2D is equal to 22. Now we're going to divide both sides by 2, and D is equal to 11. So we have 11 dogs. Oh, mercy. Okay. Hopefully you saw that. 15 plus D give us cats, plus D the dogs, all together equal 37. So we have 15 plus 2D equals 37. That was our equation right here. 15 plus 2D's equal 37. Then we take 15 from both sides. We're left with 22. Divide both sides by 2. D is equal to 11. So we have 11 dogs. And that answers question A, because it says how many dogs are at the pet store. All right. Now, question B says the total number of dogs and cats at the pet store yesterday. Okay, this is today. This is yesterday. Was 15 less than the total number today. So today total was 37. Yesterday's was 15 less. All right. What was the total number of dogs and cats at the pet store? Well, let's see. If today was 37 and yesterday is 15 less, and what's the total number? 22. So the total number was 22. All right.